Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alita, these are my books, and you've reached Alita and the Books. In today's video, I fell off the wagon, okay? I fell off the wagon and I bought myself 10 books. So I've been going back and forth on what I should do. Part of me thinks because February 4th was my rebirth day. Let me explain. February 4th, 1999 is the day that I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And every single year I celebrate. And this year was no different. I went and had a nice dinner with the hubby. And then he bought 6 books for me, but it was a rebirthday present. And then I went to Target the other day and they had a buy one get one half off, so I accidentally bought 4 more. So technically there are 10 books that I bought, but 6 of them were a gift. So, here's my thinking. I'm only going to count the 4 that I bought myself that wasn't part of my rebirthday present, because I don't think presents should count. So, these are the 4 that I bought. Buy one, get one half off. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to look through my shelves. And for every 1 book that I haul, I have to unhaul 2. So basically I have to unhaul 8 books for these 4 that I bought the other day. The other 6 that we got this month aren't going to count against me because I don't think birthday present or rebirthday presents should count against you. I was thinking of just giving myself a slide and letting myself keep these 4 and not unhauling anything for it. But I don't think that's fair. I do think it's fair of me to keep my 6 books that I bought as a birthday present for my husband to me. So that's not going to count against me. These ones I have to pick 8 books. So for each book that I haul, I have to take 2 off my shelves. Now, with my unhaul, I have a milk crate over here that already has some books, like the books that I read in January that I don't want to keep on my shelves. They're already there. Those won't count as the 8 that I need to pick and find for these. And those 8 are going to be added to that milk crate until I earn a book haul on my game. Because typically what I do is I get a book haul and then I take all the unhaul books that I've unhauled in different videos and I take it to my used bookstore. They give me credit and then I spend that credit on new books. We are going to continue that trend. So I haven't looked to find the books that I want to unhaul, but I think we should do that. I might just fast forward and come back together and talk about the 8 books that I'm unhauling so that I can haul these 4 books. a lot easier than I thought it would be. I have 23 books I'm going to unhaul, surprisingly. So I'm going to talk about the 4 books that I'm hauling and the 23 that I'm unhauling to make room for these 4. I think that sounds like a deal. So the first 2 are Lucy Score books. She has a tendency of writing huge books. But I recently read Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait for the second one in that series to come out. I think it comes out at the end of this month. So I'm going to try. I wanted to pre-order it so that, you guys can yell at me, but I don't know. I don't know. I do really want to continue that series, but I have By a Thread and Forever Never. So Forever Never is She'll Always Be His Problem. I think it's brother's best friend type romance, and this one is a grumpy boss romantic comedy. So I don't know a whole lot about either of these, but Lucy Score, I think she might be an all-time favorite author. I've only read one thing by her so far, but once I read these, I will know for sure if she's an all-time favorite author. I don't even get scared that, these are big books. And then I have Something Wilder by Christina Lauren and The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. So, The Dead Romantics, it follows this psychic who has a relationship with a ghost. And Something Wilder is a summertime romance that takes place in Utah. And I think there's this ranch owner who's kind of grumpy, and the girl that is at the ranch, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. It says a nonstop adventure romp. So I'm excited for both of these. I might read one or both of these for Rom-Comathon, which by the time you see this might be over. But, stick around my channel for that vlog that hopefully is coming out. So those are the 4 that I hauled. So I have 23 that I'm getting rid of for one reason or another. I didn't think I'd be this successful at unhauling. I thought it would be hard for me to find the 8 books, but I surpassed my expectations. So let's rapid fire unhaul this. Beautiful Bad by Annie Ward. This might be a thriller that I want to read eventually, but I just don't like mass market paperbacks, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to read it because I won't. On the note of mass market paperbacks, I have 4 more. So there's The Party by Robin Harding. I haven't read that one. The Arrangement by Robin Harding. I have read this one. I like it, but I'm not sure I would ever reread it, so I don't really need to own a copy. Plus, the copy I own is mass market paperback. I will never read this format. I think I listened to this one on audiobook. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. Then I have 2 Michael Robinson books. There's Good Girl, Bad Girl, and The Secrets She Keeps. Mass market paperback. It's not for me. So those are unhauled. Then there's The Third to Die by Allison Brennan. This one sounds really good, but it follows a police detective and an FBI agent. I don't like those kind of books. I love that on TV, but not in book format. So that can go. The Lost Village by Camilla Stein. I've tried to read this so many times, and it says it's like the Blair Witch Project, and I'm just so bored with it. I think I've read the first like 60-ish pages, and I just don't know what's going on, and I don't care either, so it's gone. This one might hurt. I'm going to finally give up on my Nina Lauren collection. I have What My Sister Knew, The Starter Wife, and Girl Last Seen. These all sound like really good thrillers, but I've tried to read all three of them. They're very forgettable to me, and I just don't care anymore. Okay, if that other one hurt, this one's gonna hurt too. So, sorry. I am finally unhauling some of my Colleen Hoover. So, here's the thing with Colleen Hoover. I read a few of her books last year, and I did really, really enjoy them. Actually, All Your Perfects, this one right here, All Your Perfects, one of my 2 favorite books of last year. And I stand by this. This is a 5-star read. There are definitely a lot of trigger warnings in here. So I'm not saying that I will never read another Colleen Hoover book. However, there are some things in these 3 books particularly that are either triggering for me or that I just can't stomach. So I guess maybe that's triggering. So we will go. We will read this. So November 9 by Colleen Hoover. Let's start here. This follows Fallon and Ben, who have this like epic romance or whatever, but I have been spoiled for it, and there are a lot of triggers in here. There's one trigger. Do I want to spoil? Yeah, I'm going to spoil this book. So if you're at all interested in reading November 9 and you haven't yet, then I'm going to write spoiler warnings right here. But in this book, Ben is very, very abusive, and I don't know the entire context, obviously, because I haven't read this book, but I know that Fallon and Ben break up, towards like the middle to end of this book, and Ben stalks Fallon to this restaurant when she goes on a date with someone else, and he rapes her. There's explicitly on the page a rape scene. Like I'm not sure, he takes her out of the restaurant, they walk out together, or they walk somewhere more private so that she can talk to him and tell him to leave her alone because she's on a date with someone else, and it's not cool to follow her places because that's stalking, that's against the law. That's so many terrible anxiety things for me. But then when they go off and she starts talking to him, he's yeah, right there. I don't know if it's in public or out on the street or where, but no. And then they end up together. And I'm sorry, but no. Just no. This is so many shades of wrong. And I'm not. Hey friends, editing Alita in all of her glory. Apparently, I never did an outro for this video. So, here it is. if you want to see the other 6 books that I got this month that count as a rebirthday present rather than something that I bought myself, then don't forget to subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, I am immensely thankful for you. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want more bookish content from me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.